Good evening, folks. It's time for more late night streaming with me, Diha, and Money. You hear that jingle? It can only mean one thing. That's right. Do I even need to say it? I don't. Let us continue. The rite of turnabout. Day 2 investigation. I think this is the first case in this game with a second day of investigation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. What an absolute perfect bop, fitting for such a scene, you know. Site of a murder. Outlined. What do you even call this? Is there a technical term for this? Where the body was. There has to be a word for that, right? Acolyte Zealot was killed in a prayer pose. His head bent over like that, the last thing he saw must have been his rug. It is a prayer rug woven by devout monks. Oh yeah, Rafe is with us. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul. Strange that there are no bloodstains, though. Diha, Ace Attorney, Late Night of Justice. Hey, why would you go leak Ace Attorney 7 like that? Does your uncle work at Capcom or something? Because, you know, your uncle and I, we're kind of tight like that. Can't believe you'd spill his secrets. Perhaps it was so cold, his blood froze, or perhaps it was absorbed by his vestment. It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his body. I doubt that. I doubt that's what happened. But hey, you know, Rafa... You know, as we all know, Rafa is always right. She is never wrong. To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through this sacred gate. Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. The stairs are brutal to crawling. Ugh. What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded. Yes, your benevolence. Let's see. Yeah, there's that sus prayer flag, which is actually a message. Can check it out here. At the usual spot, bring grub, the key too. Man. Who is this from? Why would they ask bring grub? It's probably from, what's his name? Prisoner, right? Prisoner that just escaped. Why else would you ask for food like that? Bring grub. Because if it's not him, that'll be very funny. Like you're doing this like very illegal deal. You write to the other guy, dude, you gotta bring some grub, dude. I'll be starving, I know it. Yeah, that Nanimus dude, whatever his name was. Oh, he's not even in the profiles anymore. Looking right away from the profile screen. Whatever, his name was like supposed to be That's a Rebel, right? That's a Rebel. Let's see, we got flowers, the body, or lack thereof. I think that's all for this gate. It's so weird that they just got rid of the guy from profiles. Why would they do that? That's a right. I don't see any rights here. Alright, let's talk about the incident. Let's see, how about starting with an overview of what happened? Sure. His name is Puree Zealot. He is the High Priest's disciple. Ah, I just remembered. Last trial didn't go so great for us. We got a canonical guilty verdict. Ace Attorney no longer. Phoenix Wright, you're washed up. It's time to retire. So yeah, me and Maya were dead men walking. His body was discovered around noon today. Right after the Wright wrapped up. Right after the Wright? With Phoenix Wright? Meowth, that's right. So during the High Priest murder trial. That's right. Apparently, he had been here praying since the day before the Wright even started. Talk about serious devotion. Yeah, it barely lasted a few minutes. Oops. This is a picture of Mr. Zealot's body. Oh, just straight up stabbed, okay. Dude has a peach on his neck? Or is that a strawberry? That dagger in his upper back looks like it must have been particularly painful. Is that a tattoo on the back of his neck? It's peach-shaped? Everyone started leaving when the praying was finally done. The victim remained bent over in prayer. And when they went over to check on him, discovered he was dead, right? Now my question is, how long was he dead for? Because I can see a scenario in which perhaps he was already dead and some people just brought his body over and set him up to look like he was praying, right? And then later stabbed him to make it look like that's how he died. But in reality, he died through other means. Now, I don't know what I'm cooking here, but it could be something, alright? Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9th, sometime between the start of the Wright and the discovery of the High Priest's body. The start of the Wright? Sometime between the start of the Wright and the discovery of the High Priest's body. So you could say that right after the Wright started. That's a lot of rights. Right after the Wright started, that's a potential time of death. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite. So that's what they believe. And the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the High Priest. You also have to wonder, why would Puree Zealot come here way earlier than everyone else just to like pray? I mean, sure, he's very devout, but before the rite even started? That's a little sus. The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the High Priest, and then stabbed Mr. Zealot with the same dagger. Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death? He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. Here's the autopsy report. Spinal cord injury from being stabbed in the upper back by a bladed weapon. Okay. Estimated time of death, you say? How can you know such a thing? I wouldn't know. Well, Barbed Head, out with it. Why are you asking me? Ask the forensics lady. Oh, so the princess of the Spirit Medium Kingdom is interested in forensic science? I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise. Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in. I can assure you, Rafa, none of your common folk believe in this stuff. There's nothing silly about it. I'll have you know, even Prosecutor Sadmati holds forensics in high regard. Tea? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science. Still, I suppose it's nothing much compared to the divination seance. She really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body. You know what, Emma? For once, I actually disagree. Emma, I think she's actually interested. Rafa's a different kind of adorable, I guess. Would you mind explaining it to her? I guess I have to now. Okay, well, there are many ways to estimate the time of death, but the most well-known method uses a change in body temperature. Interesting. Body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long someone's been dead by measuring their temperature. I see. That was quite enlightening. Barbed head, present your forehead now. What? Why? You feel just a little over 95 degrees. You can do that with your hand? Seems you are not dead yet. She's so proud of herself. Of course I'm not. How could you dislike Rafa? It was but a jest. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking. I fail to see the humor in any of this. Were there any witnesses? So many people here at the plaza, you'd think somebody would have seen something. Or heard something. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But we haven't found a single witness. How's that even possible? Because everyone was bent over. Pause. Utterly devoted to prayer, naturally. Oh, right. The back-shattering pose that nearly killed me. Still, you'd think someone would notice something. I thought so too, but the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back. Are you kidding me? That dagger that's like sticking out by like a foot? Well, I guess if everyone's looking down, then you wouldn't be able to see a thing, yeah. I can't believe this. What you choose to believe is your choice, but the fact remains that there were no witnesses. However, there's one piece of irrefutable evidence. Dagger. Sadly, yes. Murder weapon. Could you tell me about the murder weapon? The killer used the Warbat dagger, a legendary weapon of Lady Kira. It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back. Accused fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not? Yes, they were. This ain't looking good, folks. This ain't good. With such irrefutable evidence, there is no questioning the accused's guilt. Not so fast. What about a motive? Well, I had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot. What did the police think about this matter? Let's see what kind of BS they came up with. Well, I had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot. So you say, but let us now hear what the police think about the matter. The police believe that Maya is the Lady Kira figure who's been battling the rebels. And since Mr. Zealot was the disciple of the High Priest, who turned out to be a rebel... Wait, he turned out to be a rebel too? Wait, no. Did I misread that? Oh no, they were talking about the High Priest who turned out to be a rebel. Yeah, that part is true. I mixed up the subjects there. Yes, that is that the police currently view this crime. There's no way Maya is that Lady Kira vigilante. I agree on a personal level, but the police are just going with what today's trial concluded. Yeah, I'm really glued in court today. Okay. The message on the prayer flag seems a little weird, but a little is quite the understatement. I think I've seen everything there is to see around here. You have not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up? No, I'm not calling it quits yet. Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright? I can't really say at this point. All I know is that I have to keep investigating. What are you two sneaks up to? I would advise you get back to work if you are done here, Detective. Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sadmati for dereliction of duty. I'm going. Well, see you later, Mr. Wright, and good luck. Bye, Emma. See you soon, hopefully. Should really pay a visit to everyone, every place connected with this case. Oh, we have our work cut out for us, huh? Rafa, tell me what to do. Now. What? Have you given up already? Not even close. Still, it does feel like I'm barely treading water over here. Water? Do all the people of your country go for a swim when they are troubled? If so, seek the rivers on the edge of town. There you will find all the water you need. And go ahead. Paddle to your heart's content. English idioms go right over her head. I guess that's expected. This is by far Rafa's best pose. Alright. Move out. To where? We can go back to the not inner sanctum. I guess we could. Let's just return. Let's see what we can find. Doesn't seem like... Already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around. Yeah, it seems like there's nothing new. Spooky music. It's like I shouldn't be here. Alright, well, let's just go to the High Priest's house. Maybe the wife will talk some more. Oh. Speaking of the wife. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you again, but... Oh, it's you. Barbed Head, you are not contemplating casting suspicion upon Lady Believe, are you? She lost her beloved husband, and now Acolyte Zealot was like a son to her. Of course I'm not. But since she was close to both victims, I wanted to hear what she has to say. Very well. And then there's the fact that Lady Kira didn't attack Miss Inmi. That probably means that she isn't a rebel. Oh man. Poor Believe. This is about poor Pere. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk about that right now. But what about Maya? She's innocent. Maya? I heard she was found guilty. First, my dear husband, and now Pere? Miss Imi, you don't really believe that Maya's the killer, do you? I don't know. But that was the verdict. So what else can I believe? What am I to do? The verdict was already reached in your husband's case, but the truth of the matter is yet to be found. How can you be so sure? Because I believe that Maya is innocent. That's all I have right now. I have faith in her. So please, help me understand what happened. So you're defending her based solely on faith? Even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused? Well, I mean, at this point, I'm already gonna be punished if I don't do anything. That's right. Oh, all right then. Your faith has moved me. I'll tell you what I can. Are you sure about this, Lady Believe? Our lovely wife is also a devout follower of Koreanism. As such, she is not one to make light of another's faith. If I find that you have lied about your faith in Mayafei's innocence, I shall curse your entire family and all your disciples for the next 8 generations. Only 8? That's the extent of your power? Hey, leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy. Yeah, those are my children. Phoenix Wright, proud dad of 3. How did Acolyte Zella live up ending here as your, husband's disciple? About 2 years ago, when my husband was at a spiritual retreat in the mountains, he came across parade collapsed on the ground. That's when he brought him here. You were always one to help those in need, weren't you, dear? And he'd been living here ever since? 2 years ago. It's around the same time Maya arrived in Korean. Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. Her husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as his disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family too. I see. This is where Acolyte Zella lived. There might be something I could learn about him lying around here. Let's do some snooping around. Got a steel samurai bag, a needle cushion. Trash can is highlighted again. Barbed head, it appears you are quite fond of rummaging through the garbage. I'm the trash man. That's my character. I eat garbage. I just thought there might be some other important piece of evidence in here. Oh, is that right? Look, I'm not doing this for fun. Really. Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest in there. They really highlighted that just to have Rafa make fun of me. What do we have? Nothing new here. We got the Queen and her husband, who is also a big POS. Pictures of the Queen and her husband, the Justice Minister of Korean. Yes, my mother and father. Oh, right. Yeah, that would make you their daughter, huh? Rafa, I gotta get you out of there. What do you think? Do they not possess an awe-inspiring air? Oh, terrifying is more the word I would use. Well, yes, they're very awe-inspiring. TV, a picture. Photo of the High Priest, his wife, Acolyte Zealot, and Maya. Cute! Aw. Since Maya's in it, Maya's got the little, Kira charm. It's been taken the day before the Wright. I should ask Miss Inmi about it. Oh, it's very recent. Is there anything out of the ordinary in that picture? To think that this would be their final family photo. I know good Maya Fey has some nerve. I mean, here she is posing with the 2 men whom she would soon kill. I beg to differ. I see this photo as proof that she didn't kill them. The smile of hers does not fool me. I sense a deep and abiding malice behind it. I'll prove my smile is the real deal. I mean, how could you not believe that smile? She looks a lot younger in this picture. Is that really all I have here? Seems like it. There's nothing new. TV? Yeah, alright. Oh, we should probably present the picture to her. What do you think of this picture? Look at this photograph. It was taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held. Look at all those veggies. The Feast of Blessings. Would you mind telling me a little more about it? The day before. This photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings. Feast of Blessings? Yes, it is forbidden to eat during the day of the rite, so the day before it's performed, we enjoy dishes full of ginggil, an herb known to strengthen the body and mind. A ginggil. You love the ginggil-based dishes I make, didn't you, dear? Ginggil? I heard you can go 3 days without sleeping after eating some. Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Our customs say that these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite, and only between noon and 3 p.m. Only between noon and 3 p.m. you can eat this dish. Okay, that seems very important. Very specific. That's what I'm saying. Is it because the smell is too strong? A very good guess, indeed. It is to ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcome the next day. Wow, it's really that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, overwhelming odor was all over town. It's like a cross between garlic and mint. Garlic and mint? I mean, sure, it's strong, but I don't know how unpleasant that would be. Then again, I'm the type of person that thinks durian smells incredible. After the Feast of Blessings, Puree went over the plaza to begin a supplication. I never thought that would be the last time I would see him. What was Mai doing at the time? Shortly after Puree left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that. So, Acolyte Zealot went out to pray the afternoon before the rite. Went out to pray the afternoon before the rite, but food must be finished by 3 p.m. on the day before the rite. So, when did he finish his food? According to the newspaper, on the day before the rite, the plaza was so cold the whole place had iced over. A good catch, Phoenix. I did not even remember that. Ray always prayed a lot. I wonder why. Far more than anyone I've ever known. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as others. I don't know why, but that's kinda intimidating to me. Why is the music stopping? Thought I'd made some progress by now, but I haven't come across any particularly insightful information, even here. You seem disappointed. Mrs. Inmi, is there anything else you could tell me? Forgive me, but if I keep thinking about this too any longer... Barbed head. Yes, I understand. Well, thank you for your help. Sorry to have troubled you. We have paid a visit to all of the people and places connected with this case. Already? That was fast. I think it's about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable, don't you? Prepare myself for the inevitable? How? We go back to the detention center? Say hi to Maya? Oh. Turn that front upside down. Maya sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. I failed to defend you during that trial earlier today. I'm sorry too, Nick. I never meant meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Even worse, got you caught up in it too, and you convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do. I could never abandon you like that. You might not believe in me, but I'm going to pull off a win somehow. It's not like I don't believe in you, it's just... Don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. Turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see. Okay. What are you staring at with those big ol' eyes? You're awfully quiet, your benevolence. It's only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. I wonder how they do that in Korean. Because surely euthanasia is not an option here. I simply thought I would allow you two a good talk before you depart from this world. Sorry, but we're not giving up yet. And we won't until the bitter end. There is no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed with today's verdict. Worry not of my affair. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from that neophyte practitioner's soul. Then, perhaps, will the Holy Mother may finally forgive her. Wait. What you looking at me like that for? What's she scheming? Was that her attempt at comforting me? I guess it was. Barbed head, further resistance shall come to naught. Stop your desperate struggles. Accept the judgment that has been passed upon you. She obviously doesn't know me very well. Then perhaps your sentence will be... Hold it right there, your benevolence. Why do you always have to be like that? Maya, what are you... What is the matter? I was simply showing some mercy upon your souls. Nick here is risking his life to defend me. And that is why I told you... No, it won't. Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to do. He's defending his client, no matter what. Enough. There is no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice. For we have the divination seance. But your insights were wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Get her. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Do the victims' souls, or the Holy Mother herself wish you to judge people in error? Ooh, you dare bring Her Holiness's name into this? You know nothing, you phony baloney! But please, you two, enough already. Oh no, not the phony baloney. Sorry, Nick, I got a little carried away. That's not really like me, huh? No, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner. The good old days. How dare you mark me so? You'll not get away with this. I was a fool to show you compassion, and to think I could convince you to accept your fate. So struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. You will receive your just deserts. As the scorn of our kingdom is heaped upon you. I can see straight through that contorted smile on your face, you know. She may say these terrible things. But it's just the way she was raised, I guess. Zealot's murder. Did you try to remember what happened one more time? I've been trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the Wright onward. What happened to her? Oh right, you suddenly fell sleepy and everything after that's a blank. Even so, I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Kira. Although, it's kind of cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there. Right. Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? We met several times during the meetings about the Wright, but I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet. Yeah, dude's just sitting there. Didn't you eat together the day before the Wright? Yeah, we ate this one super stinky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know the salty noodles at Eldune's Noodles? Oh shit, Eldune's Noodles! My boy and his salt. It's like if you added garlic and herbs to that and let it simmer for a really long time. Sounds like, more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point. I miss ramen too. So what was the Acolyte Zealot like while you were eating? He seems to be enjoying the food. As soon as we were done, he left to go pray. And what did you do? Oh, I returned to the temple to pronounce the Rite, to prepare the Rite. That coincides with Mrs. Inme's description of events. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Maya and Bray shared a meal together. Supposedly, the ingredient keeps you awake for a long time. However, Maya says that she lost consciousness sometime with no like reason why. And Pare went to go, well, Pare, but he was just like in that position for quite a while, disturbed. What if they, well, either it lacked the ingredient, special ingredient that keeps you awake, or it was spiked with something that actually makes you go to sleep. But that would mean that the high priest and his wife, they also ate from that meal, but as far as I know, they didn't experience anything like that, so that calls that theory into question. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira? When the rite started, it was just me and Abbott and me. But the Sans vision showed a third figure who looks like Lady Kira. I know. Lady Kira. I wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah, let's stay focused on the case, shall we? It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum. Ah, but what if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-bearded paratrooper? That mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings. That's from the Plume Punisher TV show, right? How'd you know? Well, because the real Lady Kira doesn't have wings. Oh, I got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door to the inner sanctum. Did you know that there are 88 secret Plume Punisher bases here in Korean? Can I please stop talking about the Plume Punisher show for a sec, Maya? I guess so. Keeping it real is much harder than it looks. Oh, I should get going now. Unfortunate we didn't get anything super useful. Sorry I wasn't any help. Don't worry, I've got this. Beat the charges tomorrow and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Something tells me that I'll stay in this country for quite a bit. And we'll go grab dinner at Eldune's at your favorite burger joint. You pick. Burgers. I could use a burger. I think I'll get the extra large Hamburg steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds. You can have whatever you like. First, I have to beat the charges. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? I have a favor to ask. Okay, but why are we whispering? I left something at the High Priest's house. It's super important. Do you mind getting and holding onto it for me? Sure, so what's the super important thing? In the bag, you'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. It does sound important. You leave something like that just lying around. Well, that explains all the whispering. If Rafa found out, all hell would break loose. Or all heck. Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Oops, don't tell anyone I told you that. Just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret. Tome of Secrets contains secrets? Imagine that. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. It's just she forgot something and I told her I'd go get it. You are up to something. I just know it. She's right this time. Thanks, Nick. I'm counting on you. Alright. First, I do want to check something. So this little Plume Punisher thing got an exchange for a Steel Samurai watch. So the Magatama on the belt plays the Plume Punisher theme song. But in the picture... Ah! Okay, so the Steel Samurai watch is on Believe now. So I guess that's how the trade took place. So she was one who had this keychain from the start. I think that's the key detail here. Well, it was good talking, Maya. Get you out of that cell. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. Mrs. Emmy's probably out by now. Well, I'll just get what I came for. I'm watching you like a warbat, Barbed Head. You better not steal anything. I would never do something like that. I'm just here to get what Maya asked for. And get on with it. I would if you'd stop interrupting me. No, not move. Examine, please. Oh, here's Maya's bag. What is that strange patch on her bag? It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. The GOAT. The OG. Plume Punisher will never be him. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it. I see. It looks strikingly similar to the Plume Punisher. They are similar, but Steel Samurai definitely came first. I see. Oh, interesting. Rifa seems genuinely intrigued. Must be a common thread between Plume Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. I mean, they're basically the same show, right? Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about trading with a Plume Punisher fan? It's Believe. But I digress. Better find what she has me look for and get going. Wait, what if Believe? What if Believe is the one? She's Lady Kira. She's the female vigilante Maya's been dreaming of this whole time. Do I have any evidence for it? Well, I mean, the only thing that ties her to Lady Kira is, like, that keychain. So... It's shaky, I know. The strap's one of a kind. Let's see here. Oh, this must be that Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about. Wouldn't Rafa recognize that? Like, what are you holding, Barbed Head? Yoink. Well, Barbed Head, are you finished now? Hold on a sec. The string around it is coming undone. Whoops! Feet? Oh. Ah, you fool! Do not lay eyes upon it! Not the Lady Kira feet. Put it away quickly, before we go blind! Relax, my hand just slipped. This is the Tome of Secrets! Are you trying to get us cursed? Lady Kira is liable to swoop down and gouge your eyes out. Oh, right. This book is related to the Lady Kira, isn't it? Your benevolence. Would you mind if I asked you some questions? Can I, look at the thing again? Shit, I'm gonna go blind! The priestess acting as Lady Kira's representative must know her name. That name is Imsan. Speaking this name is unforgivable. Lock this knowledge deep in your heart and devote yourself to prayer. Imsan. Well, if I don't show up for next stream, you know what will happen to me. My eyes will be gouged out and probably a lot worse. Tome of Secrets. This is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you. Well, can't you make an exception? If you insist. Nena? What of this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite. Very important? What's written inside? Yes, I see. Really? Is it alright to reveal that? Your benevolence? Patience. The book contains Lady Kira's true name. Her true name? Is a name really that important of a secret? To a Koreanist priestess, a person's name is one of the most important things to know. Well, we know what it is now. What's so important about a name? Without a name, a priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. The spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name. Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. It's impossible to get their attention. Indeed, you must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for Koreanism's most secret art, one that my mother alone may use. The Queen has a secret art. It is something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess. Let me guess, spirit channeling? Yep. No one else is supposed to be able to do it. I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants me to tell me all about it. Her secret art. You tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of? Come again? Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right? It is the secret art of spirit channeling. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you. I'm just surprised how willing you are to tell me about it. A third-rate lawyer could not channel spirits simply by learning of the technique. Third-rate is a bit harsh. I'd have been settled for second. What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face. A what now? What the heck is a tentacled hag frog? Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess their body to return to our world, right? Well now, I see you have done your homework. Oh, I guess I studied a bit. The power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. It is quite a magnificent power, is it not? I've never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times. Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death. So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time. Between the moment of its death and the moment it's channeled? Yes, and yet, clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Oh, that could be bad for us. Someone could easily argue that Maya simply channeled the true spirit of Lady Korean to act as the vigilante. The queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That is why we have never been invaded, and how we have maintained our unique culture. So, spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics. It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. But of late, there's been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother. Legal immigrants? Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Koreanism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature, who have been driven from their own lands. Dubious nature? Driven from their own land? Gasp and Pain definitely fit that bill. Sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. So if you're going to become queen, what's your spiritual power? Can you channel spirits of benevolence? I am but the royal priestess. There's still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability. If her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's, I would not be surprised if the plot eventually leads to Maya being recognized as a true heir. She's somehow related to the queen. You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you? Just don't be ridiculous. It is written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop. The divination seance was once one of the important notes fulfilled by the queen. Roles fulfilled by the queen. That is what my mother taught me when I was little. So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see. Someday, I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day. Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence. You shall see. It will not be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Korean. Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. I'm gonna ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Some kind of splinter clan. Looks like she actually has something in common with Maya. Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling. It's true, it doesn't have anything to do with this case as far as I can tell. Or does it? Or does it? Well, there's my Kira theory still. If the queen is a spirit medium... Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Kira? Ah, I guess she saw that one coming. Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace. Of course. My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. You truly believe the Queen of Korean would personally battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate. Well, I mean, it's not like the Queen's doing the fighting. You're channeling the Lady Kira to do that for you. Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so... Over there! After him! Don't let him escape! Oh shit. Is that's a rebel on the move? What is all that racket? What? The escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town? Escaped prisoner? You mean that guy with the bushy beard? There's no reason to panic. The police are on his trail. He's no longer a suspect, but he might know something considering he was at the scene of the crime. Let's go take a look. Wait. What do we got here? Surprisingly calm streets. Oh, my aching back. Forgot how badly injured it. Oh, Phoenix, you old man. Oh, I need to do some stretching and exercise when I get back home. Oh, Mr. Wright. Oh, it's Albie. Hey, Albie. That's available. Have you seen... Oh. Are you alright, sir? 1 second. Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here? Ah, so that's why those police came rushing over here. I have to say something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area. He couldn't have taken to the air again, could he? Carved head. I told you to wait. It's too dangerous for you to be around here, your benevolence. Mr. Rebel could be lurking nearby. What sort of princess would I be? If all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me. She's fearless, I'll give her that. Can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, might as well search the area myself. Nothing interesting. Is that really it for this area? Freshly picked. Albie, it's kind of a lot you've got there already. Don't you think? This is barely enough for a side dish. Or brought enough money. I think that's it. Where do we go? Oh, getting tired. Need a hint, my lord? I think that would help. So, hi, Niv. Take a quick little water break here. Oh yeah, I should probably look for those escaped prisoners, huh? Alright, around around the inner sanctum, probably. Nope. Oh. I wouldn't shut his lid. Stinks. Stinks, you say? Oh, what about that stinky vegetable? Can we find some stinky vegetables here? What this? There's something new here. What is this? Just a door? That manhole cover. It's open. Oh. That's not quite what I had in mind, but that's also stinky. Even stinkier. Great clues. Call him the Riddler. Oh. What's up, Zaya? Oh, what is it, Shadow? Did he sniff out someone or something in the manhole? Yeah, Shadow's like, damn. That's that shit, alright. I wonder. Did Shadow track Mr. Arrayball if he had something with a rebel scent on it? I don't know. I feel like I've got something with Mr. Arrayball's scent on it. Something he might have touched. Oh dear. I guess I have to present it to you. I mean, he might have touched, you say. Well, it's gotta be the flag, right? Here, Shadow. How about this? I hope it works. Oh, go get him, boy. Lead the way. Oh, he's just going. I totally forgot. Albie had that hair thing on top of his head. Oh, I was too used to seeing him with the shadow hat. Shadow, best character, best boy confirmed. I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get him, boy. Your benevolence? I'm heading down the manhole now. It'd be dangerous, so please wait here. Wait. Oh, you're gonna get covered in shit with me? Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about. That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there. Oh, are you worried about me? No. I was simply wondering why you go to such lengths in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence. I'm doing this to prove Maya's innocence. But how can you be sure of this of the accused's innocence? She has already been found guilty. Don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. It's easy to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see. Okay. I believe in her. If he says she's innocent, then that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. That's just what we do. You lame brain. Do what you will. Oof, that's a new one. Lame brain. Alright. Wish me luck down the manhole. Wait, come back here. Oh, it's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Oh shit. Ah! No, what about the dog? Oh. Wow, 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 wow. If you hurt Shadow, I will do unspeakable things. You'll face the wrath of 1,000 suns. Oh shit. Nice hideout you got here. What happened? I went out into the manhole and then... Look at that big ass spider. What the fuck? Dude, you need to burn this place to the ground. I forgot what voice I gave this guy. Well, I guess now that he's all shaven and cool looking. Oh, you finally came too? What if it's a spider, bro? You know, good point. You know, for a spider to be that big. Oh, there it is. It's going down again. Maybe he's got some good kills on him, you know? I'd remember that face anywhere. That dragon symbol on his armband. It's mark of the rebels. There can be no mistake. It's him. That's our Rebel. God, these names are so silly. Yikes! Sorry, I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were the cops. Why are you making that face? Oh. Hey, want an apple? Oh, I like him. Whew, thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't want a good apple. Not right now. Finally getting introduced to these people. I just want to make Phoenix join him right away, because this country's got quite a cancer of a government. What is this place? This is the office of my brother-in-arms, Dirk. Look how goofy it is. Right now, we're using it as the rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office, what else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Korean's public enemy #1 is an ex-lawyer? Didn't see that coming. Yeah, Dirk and I would be bros. That's what I'm saying. I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore. You won't? You planning to flee or something? It's just... I just want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice and slip out of crate. Wait, you're gonna sell him out like that? Oh no. Wait a second. Look at his face. One Piece ass expression. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Oh, and sorry about punching your lights out back there. My bad. Oh, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest Tara Stimmy and the Acolyte Pere Zealot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if it will be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... I don't know. Still wearing that armband. I wonder how true that really is. Let's see if the spiders can come down again. The coat... Is that coat yours, Mr. Rebel? Nah, it belongs to the rebel leader, Dirk. Pretty impressive. I like the color, too. Wanna try it on? Really? Sure it's okay? Of course. Bet it'll look great on you. Well then, don't mind if I do. Ah, it smells all moldy. I can't believe you fell for it. That thing's been hanging there forever. Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again. There's a ladder leading underground. Must have brought me in through there. There's no reason for me to leave yet. You should see what Mr. Rabel has to say. Like, you got this whole spread. Nothing particularly interesting here. What do you mean the food is so interesting? There are bowls and platters of food here. It's still warm. This was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rabel. That is as big and strong as me. Got even bigger appetites, you know? You fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. He's hiding someone, isn't he? Sorry if I offended you. First, let's start with an appetizer. Where do you get all those apples from? Want to join me, Mr. Lawman? Got plenty of sewer lizards, too. Oh, sewer lizards. What is this? Book. Is this a law book? Reason Mark has been branded on the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? The leader of the rebels? That Dirk? That's right. That mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. Pages in this one section are all really dirty. Must be the section of the Defense Culpability Act. Must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. Practically wore out the entire section. Well, they got a picture of the queen with a knife through it. That's cool. Guess the rebels really hate her. I better remember to stay on their good side. Now, from what my experience with the queen was so far, she hasn't really done anything to deserve hate. Alright. What do we have here? Incense and white flowers. Flowers are still fresh. Must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rabel? Wait a second. Flowers. They look very similar. I think to... not those. Namada flower. Yeah, here it is. Pay tribute to the departed. Expresses heartfelt sympathy. Something wrong with flowers? Oh no! It's just a traditional thing here in Korean. Pay it no mind. Pay no mind, you say? Wait, what? Huh? Wait a second. Am I kidding? Okay. Is it crazy to think that this dude is Apollo's dad? They're not brothers, are they? Apollo and Sadmati? That would be weird. Maybe they're just, you know, besties. Oh, this is taken about 20 years ago. Those are Dirk's sons. Dirk's sons? Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil. And both of his sons look kind of familiar. Is he gonna know? Is he gonna realize? On the left is Yudi. Yudi. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Sadmati. Okay. Literal brothers. What? You know, at the end of that second case, Apollo was like, "Oh, you've changed, Nayuta." I thought, oh, what is this? What are they, fucking ex-boyfriends or something? Ex-besties? No. They're related by blood. Oh, it's probably my brother too? Oh god, you're right. Prosecutor Sadmati is Dirk's son? That he is. Yudi was once a rebel too. He used to really respect his old man. Both as a father and as a lawyer. And why become a prosecutor? Apollo's last name was actually Ha. Yeah, true. You know, somewhere down the line, Ha got changed into Justice. It's probably some complicated linguistic shenanigans, you know? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. On account of the Defense Culpability Act, right? Yeah, that's why Yudi decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. I would have never guessed it looking at him now. You can see that again. Dirk is battling to change Korean's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. What spurs him on? We all thought Yudi was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garon one day, but as you've seen, he now uses the law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. So he no longer carries the will of a dragon in him, huh? Are we just not gonna talk about the other kid? Phoenix, you should know what he looks like. Apollo's basically your kid now. I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. Name drop, please? Oh, adopted. Okay. Here I thought they were blood related somehow. I was like, damn, Dirk, you got it on with two people? Smile. What does that mean? It can mean anything. Adopted, huh? Dirk's adopted son. His name's Apollo. Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet. It really is Apollo. This is crazy to drop in case 3 of this game. This is normally like developments you'd see in the last case of each Ace Attorney game. Oh, I bet Zaya. He's a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Haha. Yes, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Rabel's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. Get it? You get it? Apollo, I'm watching you go over these past few years. That's why I know you're ready, and why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Did Apollo ever... You're just not going to mention that, like, I might run into your dad? Adoptive dad, or maybe not adoptive? I don't even know. It's like, oh, by the way, Phoenix, yeah. My dad is trying to overthrow the government there. He was a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though. Okay. Wow, that's quite the revelation. Kind of an anticlimactic way to find out, too. It's just you... Oh, look at this photo. Oh, shit. Spider! Can't inspect the spider. Lizards, though. What are these hanging here? Lizards? So, they're pretty big. They're sewer lizards. We call them that because they live in the sewer. Incredible. They grow bigger than the average lizard, which makes them fine eating. Wait, you eat these? What else would you do with them? Here, try one. Pass. I'll definitely pass. Missing out on a fine treat, my man. Somehow, I think I'll live without it. I wonder what, like, a small lizard tastes like. I've had alligator before, and that was quite tasty, in my humble opinion. I don't think I'd want to eat skin and all on a lizard, but maybe just the meat. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. It's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day. What about the stuff in the refrigerator? What did you see for yourself? Forget I asked. I'm afraid of what I might find. Crocodile is pretty standard chicken tasting? Yeah, I'd agree. Well, I mean, alligator isn't the same, but... I'd imagine they taste pretty much identical. Got the meal, got the book. The last thing appears to be this sign. What's this thing with the dragon on it? Some kind of sign? Yep, that was his business sign back when it was Dirk's office. He used to be a lawyer, right? That he was, but it was a really long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope he can put his sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. Let's do some talking. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder. Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on the rock as soon as I parachuted in the inner sanctum. So when I told you I had nothing to do with this murder, I meant it. Okay then. Where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. I must have been out cold the whole time. So you didn't see the crime happen at all. You got that right. Why did you say you did when you testified? No, about that, since I didn't remember a thing. I was afraid it seemed suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. This guy's expressions are incredible. They really amped up the expressiveness in this game compared to Dual Destinies. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lie has caused me? Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad. Dude, you basically killed me. So the bottom line is, you were at the scene of the crime, but weren't involved in it. Got it. Alright. So, Dirk used to be a lawyer. I'm just waiting for the moment where we get to team up with Dirk. Yep, he was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of law, as mighty as the dragon. Strike terror in the prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. He would call it his dragon's glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-placed glare. Oh, you know, some people point, this guy glares. Most important of all, he would never surrender. Fight for the accused, no matter how the odds were stacked against him. Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon? Yep, that'll be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Oh, thanks. That's right, Phoenix, you got that big dragon energy. Even if a big part of the beating I took was because of you. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows if they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. Please wait, I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot. What are you rebels trying to do? And why were you at the inner sanctum in the first place? Are we there on the day of the murder? More precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing it out of Korean like I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. 4 of them. Ah, thank you, Locks. Mr. Arable is hiding something. I won't know exactly what until I can undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Arable? Oh, I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how. I'll just have to use my Megatama on him then.
Take that!
Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to ask you again. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? More precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. The high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. Fell for Dirk's line, sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope, I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He should open his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Garon regime. Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing. This wouldn't be here? Oh, the flower.
Take that!
I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Korean. I really had to dig deep for that one. The High Priest's death hit you hard, so you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well, hee-ho! Hee-ho. Jack Frost? Is that you? Those flowers don't mean anything. It was just a courteous way of saying goodbye. By the fact that you're mourning his death. You're reading into this too much. Oh, you're reading into this too much. I told you, I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dark or the rest of them for a few days. This man is SMT Jack Frost, hee-ho. New demon revealed? Rebel Frost? No, I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. How exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. What do we even have? Ties you to the other rebels. I don't think we had it. Oh, by the way Phoenix phrased it when I exited it, seemed like I had all the pieces to actually go through this. So maybe I should just try again.
Take that!
I'll have to go from the beginning. Okay. Okay. Hee-ho. Where's that flower?
Take that!
Hee-ho. Piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. Oh, it's this, isn't it? I mean, this is like rebel communications written all over it.
Take that!
Found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? They brought this food for you at your request. Ooh ha ha! Oh. At the usual spot, bring Grub the key too. Oh, it was you who wrote it. Bring Grub, because obviously, yeah, that's what I thought. That the prisoner was starving, of course. The key too. The key to what? So you're lying about leaving the rebels. Still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I mean, my opinion of you is much higher now. I mean, if you ended up actually leaving and selling out the rest of the rebels, you would have been an absolute piece of shit. Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyer, man. I admit it. I requested the grub. But I was just taking advantage of him, that's all. What do you mean? My face plastered all over the place. I couldn't stay out in the open anymore. Nom nom. Took advantage of my former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I was gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can tell by just looking at you. The white hot flames of revolution definitely still burn on the inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago. This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on the inside of you. They burn. Law book has to be it, right?
Take that!
Dirk's law book? I'm no lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded onto the cover. This mark stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It's Dark's way of representing the will of the dragon. Yeah, so what of it? Get that same mark and the scarf tied around your left arm. I thought this was obvious. I guess we'll have to point this out to him. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. I forgot to take it off, that's all. No, it wasn't wanted, man. That should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet, because you're still a rebel. One more. Do what you want. You don't know nothing about me. No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right in your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe in. This is what. Wait. In actual time, I get to present my attorney's badge? Let's go.
Take that!
When a person's back is against the wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you. And you would risk your life for your beliefs? No, I wouldn't. No? No. Because I wouldn't be much use to my client's dead. Now admit it. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? That look in your eyes. It's just like Dirk's. It's like you got the will of the dragon inside of you, too. He's locked in. No more goofy dots. Mr. Rabel's plan. I plan to take you out if you turned out to be on the side of the royals. But I think I can trust you. I can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here. It's like you said. I had no intention of leaving Dirk's group. In other words, you were testing me. You're a foreigner. And a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the Queen. Well, I'm going to keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you. What are you doing here anyway? I came to get the secret hideout key from the Helper. The Helper? Secret hideout? Yep, I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. By the way, where's Shadow? Doggy? Where's the doggy? Just forgot about him? Okay. Town's swarming with the cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? Gotta abort that mission. Now I'm just lying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, why the long face? How'd you be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder? Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I know. Let me make it up to you with this. What is it? He gave me a Dragon Ball. This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. Can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps. This orb is a key? How does that work? Magnets? Yep, plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. Being that it's super secret, we couldn't have just any ordinary key. I see. Golden orb. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind the case. Thanks. Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms fighting the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. Should I continue? I think I will leave it at that. It is 1 AM and I should probably sleep now. So we'll do a good old save. Get a lot of progress in this investigation. It's a lot longer than I expected, but I feel like we still have a ways to go since we're probably going to end up going to that other rebel hideout, right? The key. So it seems like a decent place to stop. Alright. Alright, well that's good to hear, Nif. I'm not making false assumptions. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream as much as I did. I will not return on Sunday because I'll spend that day studying for an exam. But I will be back on Tuesday with more Ace Attorney. I promise you that. So, with that, I must go. Have a great rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe and be well. We'll see you all later.